Hello, welcome back. So I'm going to have a look at one for you, a coin that I'm not invested in, but I'm very close to actually pulling the trigger on this one, because I felt before when we were in this downward spiral that we were going to go beneath 2 cent. I felt like 2 cent, it was going to be tested a few times and then would get broken, and I put this little descending line in here to suggest when the move was going to take place. But it actually did the opposite of where I thought, so I underestimated the power of one coin, and I think that perhaps if we get close or on the 2 cent mark again, I think I might actually make a buy on this one. We're currently matching the Matic price and pretty much the Matic price movement now. Been a few days since my last video, but on that one I did say that the two are sharing the trend now, and it's strange really that they are, but they are. And where are they both going? They're both underneath all the moving averages. They're both underneath the 200 EMA. They're both finding that as a significant resistance, and they're both heading back down towards 2 cent. They're both suffering because Bitcoin's making so many gains, and to be honest with you, the indicators almost look identical too. So it's like I'm looking at the same coin at this point. So I would say, just in this short term, until one of them sort of changes its direction and they break away from each other, that one of them, you could probably expect the same kind of moves with both of them. Now, the last time they pumped, one pumped harder than the Matic. This move here, they both felt this, but one really did feel it. So the whole movement, I felt, really was between the two coins was based around one. One was the driving factor, and Matic was it benefited from riding shotgun, but one was the coin that created the move. So as we're sinking further back down towards the 2 cent mark, and we've still got a little further to go, as these indicators are suggesting, we're probably going to find a way, maybe not reaching 2, but these previous lows here will probably be revisited. So just above the 2 cent mark, I think I'm gonna actually make a little buy on this, just a little one, because I like to keep a lot of my money available, But the reason I do that is for situations like this, where I feel like a bottom might be coming in and a move might be taking place. I don't really have any long-term time frame or price prediction for one yet. I've got to do a little bit more research on it before I can really do that. But I know that I hold Matic in quite high regard, and if the two are trending together and the two seem to be benefiting from each other, we could be in for some decent gains with one once it reaches that level. And this level, whether it's visited in the next day or so, I can't really say. But I do believe that we're in for a pretty decent bounce very soon with both of these coins. And one probably, if it was anything to go by in its last bounce, probably more than Matic. What we're seeing here is that we are on a very small downward trend, but we're being rejected at the bottom of the Bollinger Band, but also it seems that we're trending beneath all the moving averages, and they're proven to be a rejection. So it's actually showing to me that the smaller the range, it's like a tectonic plate, crushing into another one, and it's going to create an earthquake, whether that's for the up or for the down. Now, I was wrong before by saying that I thought it was going to be for the down. I could be wrong again, but this time I do believe this earthquake will erupt a nice big green candle, and that green candle probably as large, if not larger, than this one. And if it is significant enough and takes place over a few days, we will see these moving averages begin to lift and move along with it. And if the momentum is strong enough, and if the movement is continuous, these moving averages, especially the 200 EMA, will then at that point become support for this guy, and one will bounce up and up and up with it, revisiting at least the 3 cent mark. I think our all-time high is more likely to be achieved with one than it would be for Matic, sooner than Matic anyway. But we're going to have to wait for this whole Bitcoin business to settle down really before we make any rash decisions. But if there is a alt season for these coins in the next few days, this is where I expect to go. I do expect to see us making our way perhaps up to 2.4 cents and beyond. We need to bounce off this too. So in the short term, very short term, downwards trend, then nice big candlesticks up to our previous local high, maybe up to 2.5 cent. Anyway, I'll leave it with you there. Thank you for watching, by the way. I appreciate your subscriptions and your likes and your comments. It is very appreciated. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.